22 years since the original. Yeah. Walk me through the call when Jamie is like, I want to run something.
It was
by
like
you.
a few calls.
Was it?
Yeah, it was first, would you consider this? Are you into this? And then the second one the first one, I think, actually the first one I was in Ireland.
Okay.
And I was on set. She's like, would you do another Freaky Friday?
And what'd you say?
I was like, yeah.
Oh, easy.
Perfect.
I said one of the first questions I said, well, will it be a feature? Will it be streaming? I said, I'll do it if it's a feature.
Okay.
Good point.
Oh, wait, tell me more about that, though. I think that really does speak to the importance of that moment, having it in theaters.
Yeah, because I was thinking selfishly, it's like my first feature that I've done in a while in theaters, and it's back with Disney, and I want for the fans also to experience going to see the movie in theaters and bringing people back to theaters.
Yep.
So that was a big deal for me.
Yeah.
And then there was another call at some point, and she was like, so when would you want to shoot this? I'm like, well, I'm pregnant. So it started way back.
Yeah.
And then it just came together and it happened, and
now
here we are.
Here we are.
Wow, that's crazy.
Walk me through the call when you realize I'm about to play Lindsay Lohan's daughter. Were you a fan of the original?
Oh yeah, absolutely, of course. Who isn't?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was tutoring, and I got out of my tutoring, and I got a call from my agent, my manager, and they were telling me that I booked it, and I just remember having to take a deep breath, because immediately I was so excited, but there was also this pressure of, okay, this is a big responsibility. Do you think you can handle this yet? Because timing is everything, as we've been saying a lot, and I think it felt really right.
Well, from our view, you handled it brilliantly.
Thank you.
What advice, if any, did Lindsay give you? Were there any nerves when y'all hit the stage together for that epic performance?
I think that was nerve-wracking on both parts.
Yeah, I think
because I think the first time we sang it, there was no one. Wasn't it really quiet?
Yeah, there were no audience members.
So it was like super awkward.
Yeah,
and we didn't have rehearsal or anything. We just kind of went into it.
Yeah.
And then we got comfortable with it, and then it was
We did.
fun.
Okay,
Yeah.
because y'all sold it. I was like, okay, it's giving girl group. Like, I'm here for it. When is the album dropping?
Right?
I was here for it. Bonding with Lindsay on set, what was that like? Watching her work, anything that you really took away from this experience with her?
Oh my gosh, it was so fun to hang out with you. You're so silly. I love it. That's such a good energy on set, and that surprised me.
Yeah.
And I think that's the mom in you, for sure. And seeing how good of a mother she is has really inspired me. So, yeah, I think we've definitely bonded, for sure.
Yeah, we have our moments where I'm like, so what's life like?
Exactly.
Everything.
Spill the tea.
I mean, at the heart of this film really is the dynamic between a mother and a child, right? I was crying I did not expect that. I honestly was crying in the theater. Like, you know it's coming, the moment where everyone sees everyone's sort of point of view, but the older we get, the more we have our own relationships with our family that we prioritize. It's really special. Did this change how you approached the film? Obviously now being a mother yourself, did it give you more context or empathy for how you approach the role?
Yeah, definitely more empathy. I would say a different perspective. Like becoming a mom, you come into life with a whole new perspective on how everything works, and just you handle your emotions differently, and you are more sensitive in general to certain things. And I wanted Anna to have that in her character, because we've always known her to be kind of grunge and angsty and rebellious in some ways. And I was like, let's show Anna, like Tessa's worn off on her over the years.
Yeah, she's
bit.
Reframing.
Yeah.
She's finding her center. I loved that. What would you say has been the biggest change for you as a mom now?
Time management is a big part of it.
That is
really, because also, the projects that I pick have a big part, like the timing of when they're going to shoot and how it's going to work out for my son. My husband and I always say, like, okay, we have until he's 5 to really
do what we're trying to do.
So it's a big deal, because he comes first in my life now, and that's the most important thing.
That's beautiful. I love hearing that. The scene, the iconic mirror scene, when everyone's like, wait, what is actually happening? How much of that was improv? Just because it was so funny, and I'm like, are they just throwing lines out? Was it all scripted?
Most of it was, aside from like the Birkin line.
Yeah. I think Nisha, who's the director, was really... She was improvising backstage.
But we kept laughing because we couldn't think of things to say either. We were all just looking.
We would go like Nisha would say, all right, Lindsay, your turn. And she would just get up and go,
because the pressure's got to be on, though, right?
Yeah,
You're like, oh, God,
it
say
is.
something funny.
Like, my eyes are dry.
And it was so specific, the things that everyone was freaking out about.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, okay, do I need to think about that when I'm that age? Wait, is my skin dry now? Like, I just turned 37. Like, what is going on here?
Right.
But it was
Reminded
so
me of
fun.
like that thing in the Mean Girls where it's like, my nail beds suck, and then this,
Oh,
and then this.
yeah.
And I was gonna say one of those. I was like, should I say one of those lines? Because that's all
Callback.
that's coming to mind.
That is so funny, so funny. Well, you guys got it done. It was hilarious. Back in the day, on set of the original film, what would you say to that young girl at that point in her life about what awaited her? What advice would you give her?
Oh, what advice would I give to my younger self? Younger self.
Younger self.
Younger
that
self.
Lindsay on set at the original film.
Everything will come in time. Like, there's no need to rush. I think because my life was so busy then, I never took the time to pause. Wow. It was always just go, 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 go. Yeah. And I was always such a yes person to like my agents and everyone that no one ever really took the time to ask me like, do you want to chill first? Do you want to like chill for a sec?
Yeah.
And I would, if I knew then what I know now, I would definitely have used the word no and valued the power of no a lot more.
Amen. Everyone's crediting you for making this happen, for manifesting this. You're like, because I deserve that
Let me
credit.
say this. You can snap
Talk
all you
about
want,
it, talk
puppy
about
girl. Here's the truth.
What's
you want
the
to know
truth?
what manifested it?
I do.
Numbers,
No,
baby.
ooh, numbers
Math.
don't lie.
Numbers don't
I
lie.
love
So
it.
guess what?
What?
Can't make a Freaky Friday sequel until Lindsay Lohan is old enough to be a mom of a 15-year-old child. End
Oh
of
my
story.
gosh, that is
That's
so
the truth.
funny.
So what happened was, of course, I'd been asked about it for years, and
Yeah.
I would say, well, we have to wait until
Yeah, we
Lindsay's
gotta-
old enough to have been a mom of a 15-year-old daughter.
Fair.
Or, that's
So true.
like, that's the math.
So
and
true.
then when I was in Australia promoting the Halloween movie,
Okay, yep.
and I said that out loud, someone in the room said, well, she's 35.
Yeah.
And I remember,
Right.
I even remember what the room looked like. But I remember going like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And they said, she's 35. I said, shut up! Well then, okay. And then I came home
Yeah.
and I called Bob Iger and
Uh-huh.
said, hey Bob, guess what?
It's time.
Lindsay Lohan's old enough to have a 15-year-old. Let's effing go. Let's go. So
That is
really
incredible.
my manifesting
Yeah.
was really math. Was my rudimentary math skills kicking in because I understood that in order to make this movie, that's the only way it could happen.
Absolutely. It's so funny hearing you say shut up because there was a clip we were actually going to show you both of you and Lindsay on
I know,
the original
her
set.
trying to
Shut
teach
up,
me,
shut up.
right?
And like the way.
She's doing all right. Yeah. I've been teaching her how to say "shut up."
Say it
better.
nicer though. That wasn't a good one.
Do it.
Shut up.
No, the proper way.
No, that's how I say it.
No, it isn't.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Right, and it's the shut up of it all.
Cute. And you know what's so sweet? Julia filmed this when she was 15 also. Because
Yes.
Lindsay was 15 in
Yeah.
the first
Yes.
one. It's so
like
sweet to
so
see Julia
beautiful.
also be this wonderful 15-year-old actress.
Absolutely.
So sweet.
When you see that moment, you think about where you were at that point in your life. You're joking about, I think they asked, do your kids say shut up? And you're like, yeah, my kids, if they talk to me, right? Like we all have those angsty years.
yeah.
What do you remember about that chapter of your life?
Well, what I remember is that on a Thursday, I found out that the actress that was going to be in the movie, for whatever reason, scheduling, whatever, couldn't do the movie.
Okay.
And they were looking to recast the part. And I heard about it on Thursday. I read it on Friday. I met Mark Waters, the director, I was on a book tour.
Yeah.
I flew home. I met Mark Waters on Saturday. I had my hair dyed red on Sunday, and I was at work on Monday. That's what I remember.
it.
And I had a 15-year-old at home and a 5-year-old.
Oh my God.
And so
in the thick of it.
in the thick of it, and playing in a movie where I'm playing an adult and a teen. So I didn't know what I was doing. one day I would walk in and go, okay, what are we doing today?
Right.
Okay,
Like, what?
okay, who am I? Okay, so this is the okay, good.
You
Yeah,
got it,
let's go.
got it.
Let's shoot.
You got a lot going on.
And so there was no mental thought at all. Day to day to
Just
day.
getting
It was
through
just
it,
like boom,
powering
boom.
through.
Okay, what?
Yeah.
Whereas this movie, I had months to think about it, and it's a much
You had
more
years to think about it, waiting for Lindsay.
But once we were going, and the other big job I had as a producer is I was able, because I got to be the producer and one of the actors in it. So I also was able to say, we have to shoot it in California. Because the movie is a love letter to California.
And a beautifully written one at that, beautifully
Thank you.
produced. Yes. Sophia, joining this love letter to California, walk me through the process. Were you a fan of the original? Did you watch it for the first time to prepare for the audition? Give me all the feels.
No, this movie has always been iconic, just in general,
Yeah.
but also specifically to me. I literally today just remembered that, like, growing up, going to school, we would have
This is so crazy.
Freaky Friday days.
Would you?
Where we would switch clothes, or like, you'd coordinate with your friend. And
And
be
would
like,
the
okay.
school sanction it?
Yeah,
Or was
it'd be
it
like
just
like an
Spirit Week.
official-
So it's like
right.
if there's
Oh.
a football game at the end of the week,
So it's-
on the Friday, it's like, oh, it's Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
So you have to switch, like maybe the cheerleader and a football player would like switch their clothes, and
Oh, I
then
love
you'd go
that.
to the game, and then everyone would have swapped, outfits on. It was very
you've been
sweet.
preparing
So
for
I
this.
think I've just been like silently manifesting this
Right.
forever.
I
So I
love
guess
it.
I technically have like swapped bodies before.
Yeah,
But
the
that was
highlight.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Well, that part. I mean, the legend here,
Yeah.
working opposite Jamie Lee Curtis, of course, sharing the screen with Lindsay, also Julia. What was the highlight for you? I mean, the mirror scene. It was just
Well,
so
that-
fun to see
I mean,
all of you.
Yeah, I mean, that mirror scene was day 2.
Was it?
filming.
Yeah.
So they threw y'all into the fire. You threw them into the fire.
Well, no, they threw us all in. Once
were all in it together.
I'm
Yeah.
working, I'm no longer a producer.
Okay.
Once I'm working,
Yeah.
I'm just part of this little petri dish of weirdness.
We-
But it was the first time where we had switched.
Okay.
And now we were all living in the reality of the switch.
Right.
And it just was super fun.
Yeah.
And it's also when I think we all knew, like, oh, this is totally going to work.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know. You can think about it and stuff until you actually
Yeah.
kind of do it.